Okay, this is Pete from Legacy Thought Leadership and why clicks to clients can work for you even if you hate marketing. Okay, one of the reasons is, and we're going to be talking about in a second, is that you do need marketing. By the way, everyone needs marketing. Once you have your book done, you got to get the word out, right? You got to evangelize, spread the wealth. And whether or not you do it yourself or you manage people, this presentation will give you ideas and concepts to consider that you could either suggest or manage or keep your eyes open for these options with your agency or your team. Okay, I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. Actually, there's a lot here, and I will provide a link to this presentation so you can download it yourself. But let's start out with Martin Luther King Jr. We must use time creatively in the knowledge that the time is always ripe to do right. Okay, and this should be motivational to you. So even if you hate marketing, your message is solid and you got to get that message out. Okay, so think about this creatively. Know that your knowledge needs to be expanded and it'll help you do the right thing. So with that, hopefully you're motivated. I'm going to go through this very quickly. First and foremost, doing marketing is just getting back to basics. So you have to become the trusted leader, the trusted resource. You're the Yoda in your hero's journey, right? With they talk about this a lot. Like you have to help Obi-Wan Kenobi with Harry Potter. He had Dumbledore. Everyone has a leader. Okay. I'm sorry, it wasn't the most intellectual examples to use, but you get the idea. Okay. Now, with that said, you can refer back to this presentation. I will allow you, I will provide a link where you can do it, but let's just go through this very quickly so you know what's here. This is how you share your message and expand your impact. Okay, so this is why, yes, you do need marketing as much as many people hate it. I love it, but not everybody does. Number one, create a funnel. So to lead those clients to your smoking hot freebie. We've spoken about this in the different resources here. There are different lead magnets you could choose, what they need. Also, number two, bring them in with a near irresistible webinar. You can do a webinar that points them to your website afterwards by just providing them cool content, cool value, and send them to your website from that. Some of the different ideas you have for the webinar. You could reach them through Facebook ads, etc. Number three, grab their attention with bite-sized videos. Instead of doing a webinar, you could just have little video clips out there that link to your website or to your contact information and leave it at that. Okay, and look some ideas of what you need, if whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, etc. Okay, just general video tips. Number four, expand your reach exponentially by collaborating. So who can you partner with, like in a joint venture or be on their podcast, something like that are things you can think about as well, where it's a win-win. And you can also share what your website is on that podcast or through their blogs or through their newsletters that you're combining with, just to drive, again, people to your website so they can get in contact with you. Number five, get something for almost nothing. Do a giveaway, right? Whether you something smoking hot giveaway, whether it's something tangible or your services, and this is a good way to attract people. Some ideas here you could consider as part of your marketing mix. And then you could bundle it with other offers you have or other offers other people have and combine efforts. And number six, pour your expertise into a book. Okay, this one should be near and dear to your heart. It is mine. And that was kind of at the heart of the Legacy Thought Leadership. And one of the things you should be considering, if you haven't done so already, of course, which is why you're here, and use your book as a marketing tool. Attract interviews, speaking gigs, make it a bonus, whatever services you offer. You can do a virtual book tour, share case studies as it relates to the topics within your book. You can create a video trailer highlighting your book or some of the content inside. Obviously, you can do a press release and create a sales funnel for those who purchase your book. So that leads them to other things that you may want to offer them or different ways you want to support them. You could ask influencers to host you for a day on their site or on their blog or on their podcast. You can share your relevant content every day of your virtual book tour. Choose the influencers who are in a similar market, but not a direct competitor of yours, of course. And then encourage your hosts to become affiliates and spread the word, evangelize your book, and maybe you have come to some type of arrangement with them for that as well. Okay. Number 7, make sure your follow-up game is on point. We've spoken about this as it relates to the email follow-up and why that's important, so I won't spend too much time there. Just so you know, some people may not be ready right away, but you want to keep in contact, keep in top of mind for them. And that's it. It's different ways you can stay in touch. We've spoken about emails, autoresponders, maybe it's phone calls. Who knows? You can decide what works best for you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. There's my contact information. I went through this quickly. I will include a link to this. Your next step should be to create your one-page marketing plan, taking into consideration everything we just went through. Okay. Thank you, and here's to your success.